Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the video. And in today's episode, episode 2 of the Aserai playthrough, we have a few objectives to meet. Now, last episode, we managed to get through getting our brother back, getting our family back, and getting up to Clan Tier 2. Today, we're going to be looking at getting the party size to 100, and building up some renown so we can start getting our name out there a little bit, get some money together, some workshops, because they can always be helpful in that passive income. Getting the companions that are available to us on our side, because there's only 3 left, I think, that are available to us. And finding a wife to try and plug this intelligence skill gap that we've got. So, to summarise, there are no companions we can use that are Aserai that have a good medical skill, or medicine skill, sorry. There are also no companions with a high intellect skill either, so there's none that we can sort of train up for that role. So when we're looking for a wife, we are actually going to be looking for somebody with a high base intelligence stat. Hopefully some skills already in medicine and steward, but we'll have a look at what's available to us. In the interim, we'll hit every tournament that we can, take out as many looter groups as we can, just to build up our renown and build up our stockpile of money. So when we do join a faction, if they do give us a kingdom or anything, we've got the funds to keep it going. And also we've got the funds to pay for an elite army, which is what we're going to be aiming for. Around 100 men, 120 men. Just really well set up. So I want to have like a really small fighting force, but of T5, T6 men. And that way we can take on bigger armies, which will then help us get our influence up, which will help us later down the line. So that's the general consensus of what we're going to do today. So without jibber jabbering on, let's get straight into it. We do have a tournament where we currently are, so we'll do this quickly. I haven't warmed up, so hopefully this won't be too testing. I do like these spear throwing tournaments of the Aserai. They're so easy. Oh, that was easy. Right. When it comes to these rounds, I just like starting to run in a circle around. And then pick my targets. I thought I was going to catch him behind his shield, then didn't quite pan out. No idea where that one was supposed to go. Swing and a miss. Got him that time. I was going to head over and save our guy, but looks like it doesn't need it. Missed. I'm not overly great with throwing javelins from horseback. I mean, it can be really good if you can land them. I'm just not very good at landing them. Alright, jobs are good. On to the next round. Duos. Dude ate that javelin. That's one. Missed him. How's he still alive? Jesus. Done. And finish as we started with a nice little throwing match. Once you've done this a few times, you kind of get the feel for how much of an arc you need to put on it. The Sturgian ones can be the same. With the throwing axes, you land all 3, you'll kill them. 511 is no good for me. Need to rearrange my party. Because I should probably prioritise my brother more than the scout. Cool. Right, I've got one castle flagged up there. I'm going to start hunting down the eligible noble ladies of the Aserai with bated breath, hoping I can find one of them that's got decent intelligence stats. Failing that, I'll just have to take that on myself. The problem is I wanted to go for a riding scouting combination for prisoner capture. If that's not possible, I'll just move on, but if it is possible, it will really help the late game. I'm missing these all over the place. Oh, Jesus. It's because I said they were easy. Now the game's trying to make a point. Where'd that go? Mine. Mine. Watch your toes. I told you to watch your toes. Good listen. That was a decent hit, 83. On standard hit points, he's got what, 17 left? Thought that would have connected. I mean, I might kill a horse. He's in a bit of bother. If we can help. No, we cannot. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I am terrible with throwing spears. There we go. So, in the archery ones, I tend to try and cover my archer, bait the melee character to come closer to us. Now it's a 2v1. Job's a good one. Meow. Heads up. So at the moment we're just gearing up, but we will reach a point where we can start selling some of this stuff to make cash. Do we bribe our way into the keep? I don't want to bribe our way into the keep. It's just a waste of money. Especially when he's just come out. Hello, friend. So again, we're going by all the towns just in case there's a tournament on. And just happens that there has been in every one we've gone to so far. But they're a great way of getting gear, money, and renown, so we'll keep doing them. Missed that one. I don't know where that was supposed to go. Last spear. Missed. Uh-oh. This is a bad situation to be in. I definitely don't want it to end up being a 2 versus 1. So we'll try and resolve this as quickly as we can. Yes. That was close. I do hate horseback fights. Where possible, I like to jump off and use the spear brace to help out. But in that situation, those spears are just over 1 meter long. So they're not braceable. Boom, headshot. Neck. Can I have a javelin, please? Thank you. Mind your toes. Let's go again. Doing tournaments when you've kind of mastered the art of doing them it just get boring after a while. I mean, the Battalion ones are always fun because they're just so chaotic and anything could happen. But the Imperial, the Aserai to a degree, the Sturgian and the Valandian, they just get a bit stale. The Valandians have got the hookbill rounds, which they're pretty cool. They're quite fun. I don't think I have a use for that spear. No, I don't. Two-handed broadsword. Where did I pick that up from? Suppose it doesn't really matter. In fact, can we go to the keep? No, we can't. I know we can't. Right, off to Tam the castle. Apparently there's somebody in there that we want to speak to. Okay, High Steward. Not High Steward, really. You can get there with 2 points put into it. Riding Steward. Age 38. Nope, too old. I'm going to quiet. Where's Dokwa? Oh, not far away. Oh, she must be in one of those armies. Oh,
Peace to you, stranger. What is your...
let's keep looking, let's keep looking. Into the town. It's here, apparently. I don't want to pay money to go into the keep. And we have to sort of wait outside. Is it worth us even doing this, or shall we just go to the Imperial lands first and get our renown to the point? If we get clan tier 3, they'll just let us in the keep anyway. There's Arwa, look, she's in there. I feel like I'm wasting time. How far? Another 59. Like 15 tournaments. We could join a faction. But I don't want to. Yet. So I don't want to join a faction and then not be able to have the freedom of the map that I've got right now. I didn't mean to press attack.
Under my command! Footmen! Archers, loose formation!
Done. That really wasn't worth chasing them down for. Hideouts are a good source of renown as well. Not renown, sorry. Yeah, renown. I'm just doing this so it can tell me where... So Vostrum and Oduk. Neither of those is overly great. Vostrum it is. Speaking of hideouts, we've got one. Problem is, this is going to be a straight shootout between our archers and theirs. Maybe we'll win. I'm going to raise the kids in intelligence, seeing as though that's what we're severely lacking at the minute. Alright, let's go. I don't particularly want to take either of you, to be honest. So plan is, I go first, hold my shield up, absorb all the arrows, while these guys shoot down everybody and anybody. To be honest with you, this new map for the Forest Bandit hideout will probably be more beneficial to us than the old one. The old one, you're getting shot at from every angle if you're not careful. So I'm going to stand off to the side here so my archers have got a clear shot. Picked the wrong moment to put my shield down there, didn't I? So 4 left? Yeah, 4 left. That kick is devastating. Like, master it. If you do nothing else in this game, master that front kick. Because it will change your life when it comes to one-on-one confrontation. all the way to the end, and the last two managed to kill one of my men. Ish. I'll fight the duel here simply because I don't want to lose any of my archers. I don't exactly have an abundance of them. That opener works like 90% of the time of just front kick, over the head strike, hold your right to left strike, and then as they drop their guard to attack you, let it go. That works most of the time for me. Ooh.
You best back.
On my command, archers! Forward!
These guys are absolute snipers with these rocks. They're literally throwing rocks as far as I can shoot a bow. Oof. Oh, I'm glad they can shoot because I can't at the minute. Jesus. Every little bit of renown counts until we get to that on tier 3. We're almost got. I'm going to auto-resolve this one.
You got a problem?
In fact, archers suffer a medium penalty. That should be fine. No! Jesus, I shouldn't have done that. I lost 3 archers in that one. That was a bad call on my part. See, when you hover over it, you get those penalties. If you've got any penalties there, you just don't do it. And I know that. I know that myself. I was just being impatient. But that's fine. We've got another Imperial tournament coming up. We got Sparta with a narrow fuller. That's fine. Sparta with a narrow fuller and Sparta is exactly the same. The only difference is the narrow fuller one weighs a little bit less. So a little tip for the horse face-offs. If you put your spear up, and they immediately put those up to block, aim for their kneecap. Because if you hit them in the leg, it'll still count as a hit, even if you're going from a above strike. It's weird, don't know why it does it, but it does. I learned that when I was using an axe in a Sturgeon playthrough on horseback. And if I swang at them from the side, they could block it, but if I swang at their toes, every single hit struck. They couldn't block them. It's like that. Aim down at their feet. Excuse me, sir. It's that same rotation, kick, overhead, and from the side. Works 90% of the time. See if I can work it on. So kick, overhead from the side. I was a bit early on the let go there. Kick, overhead from the side. There you go. He's down. There's the one thing about Bannerlord. The blocking's not... The fact that your shield covers your whole body. And even if you sort of shoot at somebody's head, if they've got the perks for increased shield radius against projectiles, you're not going to hit them regardless of where you aim. I think they should put it so the model of the shield is the blocking area, and if you hit anywhere inside it, it counts as a hit. Otherwise, it just makes the combat dumb. Just 3 more Renown. I forgot to ask where the next tournament is. We'll go ahead to Poros and we'll ask from there. This could be good. Get all of these groups together. Nope, some of them run off. Oh well.
You got a problem?
Yes, I do. You're alive and you shouldn't be.
Hear me!
Oh, this could suck.
Arrows! Forward!
How do we manage to join a village defense? This is dumb.
Hunters! Move! Foot move!
I'm getting down because they're either going to need me on the bow, helping with the fire, or they're going to need me stuck in the middle of it. And trying to get a horse around a close-knit melee combat situation is just a bit ropey. Here they come. Is he running? Yeah, he's running.
Riders! Kill them all!
I'm just curious whether or not my riders are going to catch up with him. Oh, I killed 8 of them. Oh, we did lose somebody. Who did we lose? We lost another archer. Oh dear. Okay, I'm bored of waiting now. Might as well pimp those out, seeing as though their numbers are starting to dwindle. And this is kind of the, not boring, but slower sort of segment of Bannerlord, is when you're not quite in that fighting for survival stage, but also not in the having epic battles stage. You're just sort of in the middle. You haven't quite got the army size or skills to get involved in the big conflicts. But you're no longer scrounging around for enough money to feed your men, so you're sort of stuck in limbo. I'll stop explaining these tournaments now and just try and get through them as quick as I can. If something interesting comes up, like a specific round that's got a particular mechanic or methodology to win, I'll point it out. Outside of that, try and get them done as quickly as possible. Well, you must not have had a lot of health, buddy. Black Art sells for about 3k, I think. Yeah. Don't want it, so I can sell that. That's just an all-round better sword for me. You don't even have a sword. You can have that one. And you don't have a shield. And I don't have a spare. Sucks to be you. I suppose you got a simple short bow, have you? You do. Lovely. Barbed arrows. Upgrades. Do I want cavalry or do I want to throw him? No, actually I want to throw him with the archers for now. You can keep that. And you can keep that. And I want you to do the same thing. Thankfully you can have a simple short bow. Some barbed arrows. You already had a weapon. Take the cleaver. That'll do you. Don't particularly want to spend any money on anything yet, because I don't really need to. Get rid of all of that. That two-handed sword I was keeping hold of, but I can't really... Lycaron and Amitatis, okay. I don't really see a purpose for it in the short term. So it's best just to sell it and move on. Some skills pending. Lighter armor and party size. We'll take some steed health. Take bodkin arrows. Mounted damage and swing speed. Steward. Wages. You know what? Dump them both in there. I will be the steward and medic. But it takes some of the pressure off us having to find specific individuals. Decline. Sorry, the rules of the run say you have to be Aserai. Another Sparta. It costs us 25k for a workshop. We're looking at getting 2, I believe. So 50k later game is like 1 battle, prisoners and loot sold. But early game like this, it's tough to get hold of. I don't want to set any caravans up, because as soon as we go to war and join the Aserai faction, the caravans are just going to get attacked and they're not going to make back the 15k that you put into them. So there's not much point in having them. But workshops, if you pick a workshop that's in the centre of an area you know isn't normally overrun with war, territory that doesn't change hands often, those workshops could just sit there chucking out money forevermore for the rest of your playthrough, and it's just a nice little passive income. Hey now, that was a bit cheeky. Down he goes. You'd think after watching me in 20 odd tournaments you would have learnt by now. Right, so that's... You can have that. You can have that. Hashtag hand-me-downs. Oh, we got a lot of prisoners. Nice. Well, that's a mace, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, there are a lot of lords in here. This should be interesting. Let's support this guy. Give us the early numbers advantage. I'll pick up a shield just in case. Boom. Down he goes. I'd rather not end up in group fights with lords, so I'm going to try and take down yellow and red first. Yes, that's both of those guys out. That's some shiny armor you got there, buddy. Shame it did absolutely nothing for you. I will one day, but not today. We have no use for that. All that. What's that? Decrease taken melee attack damage. Yeah, why not? Oh, we got more than one. Don't need more than one. Where's the tournaments? Where's Sinopia and Epicrotia? Epicrotia, is that how you say it? Not sure. Don't care. So that's there. Okay. We can probably do the same thing. Hit one, then hit the other. How far are we on? We are now at 150, not 150. It's not far off. We'll do with a couple more hideouts. I was hoping we'd see more on the way, but alas, no such joy. It's a black heart. It's another 3.7k if we can win this. No lords in my group, so... Ow. Doop 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 doo. So again, I'm going to try and give us numbers advantage here by helping with the people on the ground.
Die, you bastard!
Even if I don't kill him, if I can just distract him from hitting my guys long enough, keep potentially a numbers advantage on the table. There we go. It's easier to hit the guys on the ground than it is to hit the guy on a horseback. What are you doing? That was stupid. He ran straight into him. We deserved to lose that. He had no business running straight into him like that. To be fair, if I'd have played it smart, I should have backed up with the javelins, tried to kill the guy with the shield with the javelins, using him as a physical block to the guy throwing, and then dealt with the guy throwing afterwards. Oh, hello. So what's our renown on right now? It's on 115.
Come on!
Just your standard issue clearing of a hideout. Sauteed. Not many bandits here, so we'll just do the I don't fight duels with bandits, although I do when it's in my favour. Oof. That was a bad time for my shield to break. Oh wow. Look at that. T5 armor just from a hideout. 42, 16, 14. That is mad. I mean, it looks like microwaved crap, but the stats are good. So everybody gets a hand-me-down upgrade. 3, 2, 1. Nope, they're no good. Arrows, bent barbed arrows, they're no good. Hit the grain. So we went from 15 to 17. So you only get 2 renown for that. That's not very good. So you get more for completing a tournament. See if we can win it this time. So with these 2v2 situations, I try and pull mine away from the other one. So worst case scenario, if my partner gets squibbed, I can still fight these guys one at a time. To stop that from happening, basically. Okay, so I'm out of this fight. Yep, we lose. I took an arrow straight to the neck. Not a lot I could have done about that. That was mad. Elmore and Cienon. We're not going to Cienon. Because that is Battanion. We'll do Sturgeon. Battanion tournaments are a mess. A lot of their rounds have two-handed weapons in them, multiple two-handed weapons in them. And that just is a recipe for madness. And all it takes is for somebody like Caladog to be there, and you're not winning. Quite simply, he swings too fast, too hard, and you will not have a chance to do anything. Right. Let's focus on taking the blue guys out. Nobody has a spear in this round. Everybody has swords and shields, so taking these horses down is going to be a pain. I didn't realise you were in a fight, buddy. Sorry. Oi! Come here. Come here. Get a horse. So we can partake. That horse is going to die in a minute. Well, that was interesting. This is bad. This is real bad. Run away! Ow. Right. Come here. Come here. The really annoying sturgeon rounds are the ones with the where one of you spawns on a horse and the other one spawns with a spear. Or is it? I can't remember. There's a combination where basically you end up just as an infantryman with a spear, and the spear is really bad and doesn't do much damage, and it just makes the whole thing laughably long and stupid. You just stand there trading blows at like 5 damage to the head each time until one of you eventually runs out of hit points. Alright, I don't mean to be that guy. But what the hell is a camel doing in Sturgia? Varnopol and Varchek. Okay. I believe both of those are over here. Varnopol's there. Oh, Varchek's the opposite direction. I want to go Varnopol. Oh, let's do Varchek then Varnopol, and hopefully we'll get to both of them. Hideout time! Let's take the archers again. F4, F1, F2. Not that these boys can hit the broadside of a bloody barn. Christ, lads, you killed something. You should be proud of yourselves. My shield looks like a porcupine. Excuse me. Hold this. Aw, man. I was doing a joke. Do you mind? Hello. Legendary barbed arrows. Okay. Loot wasn't as good as last time, but it is what it is. Chat to this dude. I've got a herding penalty now because I've got too many horses and not enough men to ride them. My steward's not going up. I'm guessing it's because I don't have a great enough selection of food. That's not bad. That's a little bit better. And I think we've got time to do these 2 tournaments and then we're out of time. So didn't achieve most of my wants today. I suppose coming to the realization that I'm not going to be able to due to limitations within companions. Still something. I absolutely respect you trying to go for that numbers advantage. But I'm going to stop you. Oh, we didn't even make it through. Never mind. What a wasted trip. Because my health so low. Tenth. Oh, it's over. Oh no, it wasn't even here anyway, was it? Silly boy. It was over here in Varnapol. Hopefully we'll get there in time. Knights Fall. They're only worth like 800 gold. Alright, unless the red guy's down to just their rider. Green guys, that's a smart move next. May have made a mistake there. Yeah, I did. Red guy didn't go down. Right, I think at this point I'm going to retreat back to Aserai lands. Still 25 renown off where we need to be. Might try and do some quests in the next video. Maybe some more tournaments, some more hideouts. I'm not displeased with what we've achieved today. A lot of the tournaments that we've done has paid out decent armor that we've been able to gear up with. The hideout that paid out that chest piece, that was really good. We have got a lot more money than we started with. We've got a lot more stuff in here as well. There's a lot of stuff in here that we've not sold. We've lost a few archers, but we can get those back, that's fine. Maximum troop numbers at 60. That will go up. Oh. Now that I've decided to make myself the steward. Moving away from a purely combat focus build will hinder us a little bit. But I'm just going to have to rely more on captains than I would like to. And not having that ability to have the riding and the scouting perks that restrict the ability for prisoners to escape your party is going to hurt us. We'll have one half of it. But that means we're not going to be able to just have a big old collection of lords in our party to force the war to stop. So we might have to be a little bit more aggressive when it comes to the wars. Definitely giving me some food for thought. Oh. Can't pass up on a cheeky tawny. Ooh, Wadar Hotblood. These are worth 17,000. This would be a good thing to finish on. Bingo bongo. This is the one part of the Imperial's shoot. That almost went horribly wrong. It's the one part of the Imperial tournaments that I don't like, is the sword and shield duo matches, because if your partner's just an absolute nincompoop who's going to charge towards the enemy, you can't win those exchanges. Well, that is a brilliant little thing to end on. Yeah, 17,900, 4,000 for that one, 300 for that guy. Might as well get rid of most of this stuff. He's on 7, but they're lighter. Better body armor for you. Better boots for you. Get rid of all that lot. Get rid of all that lot. 24k. So we're on 38. We got enough to buy one workshop. Appreciate we're a little bit over our hour time limit we set ourselves, but we're heading back to Aserai lands now. Where we shall purchase our first workshop. Oh my god, somebody literally just won it. I hate it when that happens. You wait for morning, and as soon as morning breaks, it announces a winner. It should have announced the winners at midday, so it gives you an opportunity of getting in there early doors. No. So, Quiaz is constantly conquered by the Valandians, so we don't want to buy a workshop there. Askar's probably our best bet. But I think Askar's main import's horses, so I don't think there's anything really there we could use. Either of these two would be fine. I appreciate I ran past the tournament there, but I'm very conscious I'm going over the hour when the challenge was for an hour a night. if we go into trade, look at the little hammer, it'll tell us what we got. Tannery, brewery, or silversmith. I think the brewery is our best bet at the moment. I couldn't see who owns the brewery, so I figured it'd be easy just to run to it and buy it from there.
Well now, stranger. Beast.
Cool. So we got our first workshop. So we have got our Renown up to 127, so very close to getting it to 150. We can finish that off in the next session. We figured out who's going to be our steward and started working towards getting our party size up. We've got a ton of money and bought a workshop, so that's good. So yeah, we're on track. We're on track. So that'll be the end of today's session, and I will see you in the next one.